Hello. Right. I'm just going to ping Discord server quickly, then we can get right into it. As always, this stream will go for about an hour, as we normally do. Bear with me for a second. Right, can everyone hear me all right? I haven't streamed in a while. What's it been? It's been probably a few weeks, maybe a month. I'm not sure. Fandom bricks exposed. What did I expose? Right, so who do we have in the chat? We have Anthony, hello. We have Joel, hi. We have Jset, hello. Hello, Tim Tam Cat. I've already said hello to Yako/David. And Board as well, hello. That one C-Set, hi. Ryan Train Vlogs, hello. About 6 people watching. It's a pretty solid, nice amount. We'll give it a second. I've just pinged, so we'll wait for a few more people to join. Hello, Moo, as well. We'll see how many more people get joining, and then I'll show you all the new game. This will be the first, not the first public look. I've sent a few screenshots, little teasers, but like a first proper look, I guess. Right, 10. I'm happy with that. I can probably add the screen share to the stream. Right. There we go. That looks fine on my end. Does it look fine on yours? We'll go full screen. Okay. Let's have a look at some chat stuff before I've already kind of done that, I guess, but I just noticed another question. What trains will be in the showcase game? This is no longer going to be a showcase game. That's right. I was going to explain the info about this game. This is not going to be a showcase game anymore. This is going to be a proper full-fledged game. Rails Down Under. This is going to be Rails Down Under now, basically. The original Rails Down Under had quite a few problems as far as map size went. Hence why I'm now just restarting. And I'll show you a couple of tricks I've used to, make this feel a bit more better use map size, basically. As you can see here, we've got a couple of locomotives. And, these probably look fine to you from here. And I think this kind of answers Rohan Train Vlog's question about will there be West Coast Railway. Quite clearly have a West Coast Railways S-Class right here. If I get the rig builder and we get ourselves a little guy, you can see that the trains are technically quite a lot smaller. You can see how the character is a lot bigger here. They may be thinking, oh, that's going to make the game look weird. No, because if I play the game, I have a script which allows me to scale down the players. Script was made by Fuse, one of our ex-developers. As you can see, now the scale looks normal. See? Oh, I've got my Christmas hat as well. It's almost Christmas. Yeah, West Coast Road stuff will probably be a Game Pass. But yeah, so you can see, you may be thinking, well, what's the point of making yourself smaller? Well, there's mainly for optimization's sake, I can make a map on a smaller area feel a lot bigger, which I think is important because then, to keep people engaged, I feel like a big map is important. So you got lots of places to explore. Because if you combine having lots of trains that you want to drive, and certain trains can only go certain ways, like you'll have Hitachis that'll go on suburban lines. You'll have steam locomotives that can only go on certain lines as well. We're gonna have freight trains as well. And yeah, so all points will be basically automatic in this game. And we have a lovely local point script made by someone in the chat, Mr. Anthony. You may know him, for better or for worse. But no, he's now helping scripting. And yeah, so I know he may not have the best rep in the community, but he's, from what I've seen so far, he's done a good job scripting. And yeah, he's done a good job scripting. The scripts have nothing malicious in them. They're good. You'll put my virus in the game if you... Yes, Anthony is very cool. Sometimes I don't support everything he says, though. He said some, we'll say, questionable things before. We won't go into that, though. We'll praise him for today, I guess, as long as you behave yourself. Let me read some chat. Okay. Okay, I'll go from here. Jay says it looks nice. Thank you. People foaming over the S-Class. I think I already mentioned, but yes, it will be a Game Pass, the West Coast Railway stuff. How can I become a developer? You can't. You've just kind of got to appease to me. I've got to be like, oh, yeah, you look like you could be useful. Come help. VLAN goes on all lines because POG. No, VLAN won't go on all lines. You'll see. It's kind of hard to explain without showing you, but it does make sense in my head, and I think that's kind of important. Yes, branch lines will have rail motors. So thing is that since we won't have a terminating system, loco hauled trains will run on a loop track, and then trains like, say, Hitachis and rail motors can run on tracks that do actually go to a terminus. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds. So you've got loop lines and you've got terminating stations. Not for good. Yeah, some people may not have some differing opinions on Mr. Anthony 362. Anthony Sussy, yep, sure. I support all of his statements. No, that's not good, Cowie. Hi, how much? I'm not sure I'm not sure how much I'm going to be charging for Game Passes yet. I want to probably around the 100 Robux mark, kind of depending on size. Similar like to Grand Continental Railway prices. Jason says he likes the All-Station tape video. Thank you. Also, do I get it free since I gave you inspiration? I don't think if anyone gave me inspiration for the West Coast Railway stuff, it would have been David, because like I saw him doing stuff. I'm like, hey, that livery is kind of sick, and I'm gonna make a better one and show you up. No, you won't get it. But no, giving me... Okay, it depends how much you inspire an idea, that if it costs Robux, I may be able to give it to you for free. It depends how heavily you inspire it, I guess, or how unique it is. Will there be a 4D? I forgot that I actually had a 4D model. Yes, but no. That's the idea for the 4D is going to be kept a surprise for now. People asking about pricing. I don't know about pricing yet. I said similar to the best comparison is Grand Continental Railways on Roblox, that kind of pricing. You reskinned the S-Class. You didn't reskin my S-Class. I reskinned it. You like the X-Class? Thank you. Hello, I am David. I gave yeah, Yakko Train Spotting is David. He will say on a technicality, he gave me the inspiration for the West Coast Railway stuff. Add NR and XPT. No, screw those. New South Wales yuckies or standard gauge yuckies. Did I? I don't. So I don't remember that Royan, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure I got it from David. Will you add your mother train? Yes, your mother train is coming. Also, the baby train. Double decker Commings. No, I will ban you from the stream. I'm joking. I won't. So, I guess I'll show you what is of the map right now. This is planned to be a suburban line, I think. You see we've got a quadruple track here. You can kind of clearly see I'm going to put a station here. Then this will probably be also a suburban line. And now this main line, which is what I've done the most work on, this is going to be a main line. This will all be electrified and can run like electric trains, like suburban trains. So yeah, I guess it's sort of a main line for now. Yeah, this is main line, electrified main line. And then you follow it all the way. You can kind of see another line over here. I'll get to that in a sec. And you get to a little, well, you might have seen this in the thumbnail, but a little yard. So the plan is since it will be electrified, you can take electric trains in here. They can terminate and go back. But the other plan is that then it turns into single track. You'll have freight trains that come in here. They'll switch on this track and go onto a freight branch line, which will go by a dock, kind of like by the sea. And you'll have like some little freight stuff, like some silos, ports, all that cool kind of stuff. This is something to do with the point system. That's a bit too difficult to explain. I don't want to go into that. So that's a basic explanation of what of the game is planned out and what we know is sort of happening so far. So I'm wondering, do we want to maybe lay more track today, set up, I can maybe show the point setup process, or maybe we can, what else could we do? I guess I could also do map work. Just say in the chat whatever you want. Sorry, I kind of lost my train of thought there. Someone came into my room and I got distracted. But yeah, so what kind of stuff do you want to see me working on today? Whatever interests you most. And in the meantime, I'll read the chat. Among Us Express, yep, maybe. Overland Mark 1. Actually, yeah, an overland train could be cool. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, STY Train Spotter. Will there be a Vinelander? I'm not really sure about those big trains yet, like those actual like named trains. I'm not sure what you call them. I mean, they sound cool. They could be cool for like game passes, which means money. But yeah, they sound like a cool idea. The issue is there'd be a lot of work to make, or so I think, because they're long trains. I've got to have really well optimized carriages and stuff, and yeah. No, Anthony, not being a stream mod. Minecraft trains way better, says Cowie. Maybe. Minecarts. Can add the Minecraft minecart to this. Will there be V-Line Freight? Yes, there'll be V-Line Freight. Joel says Among Us Express again. Build stations. You want to see me build stations? I mean, I guess we can do that. Design Spencer Street base station. What a Tate set and parcel van. I assume will there be a Tate set or parcel van? Yes, I'm going to make Tates eventually. They're kind of iconic to Melbourne, so why not? IEV trains, maybe. These are actually pretty good suggestions. Motorail, SJ Game Pass, Vine, maybe. I'm gonna play Fusion. Okay, have fun with that. Andy Gaming Fun. Right. I saw a few people saying they wanted to see me build stations. I guess we can do that. So what I have is like a whole slideshow with inspiration picture. I can just use this little teleport thing. I have a whole slideshow of like inspiration pictures, which I can use for like basing off station stuff. So I think we're actually okay. So we're going to build a station here because I feel like this could be quite interesting with like, you know, the turnout. We can have a signal box, but right now I need to finish the yard layout. So let's see if this track is suitable for use. You know what? I'm just going to grab this. That doesn't line up. Okay, well, we'll just use this then. Plugging up, do that. We can just stretch the track out just like that. Lovely. Do that, do that, do that. Boom, bang. Okay. So we got a little bit of a, I guess you put carriages here. So we've got this crossover, which we'll put trains onto that line. So what else could we need in this yard? We have the turn off for the branch line. We have a place for sparks to come in and terminate. Make that a bit longer. We have sort of like a runaround, but yeah. So where should we have the platform, I suppose? It's more of a freight yard, I feel. It's not very well suited for trains to come into. Perhaps we have a platform in this little area in here. But that could work. Maybe a signal box over here. We could have another platform over here and then link them with a bridge. Say this can be like where the larger trains come in. Then even so, that comes to a stop. So I don't think that would really work well. I haven't thought this out for a platform. Right. Maybe if I'll start placing like some little foundation bits. So here's my thought. We have might be a little bit big for like a signal box, obviously, but signal box just like that. Have a signal box there. We can have a platform that comes just like that. So that'd be for the what's it called? Suburban trains, suburban in quotations. And then this platform here can be for the longer passenger trains. So then I can just curve the platform along with this. Only issue is this is quite small. Perhaps what I want to do is maybe grab this and bring this. Maybe just actually no, just delete this curve. I can relay it. It's very simple little bit of relaying. And the issues we've got this runaround loop I need to move out of the way. These points are not set up yet. Okay, so I can move this. Sort of see what goes on in my brain while I make these choices, because I'll be speaking out aloud so you guys can kind of know what's going on. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to group. If I group that, I need to figure out which track section is this one. Is it on the same axis? It is. Right. So if I go, this is the model. Yep. Primary part. I cannot. Okay, it's a primary part. When I try to set it to a model like that, and then I can move this, I think, along the track so it won't shift out of place. I forgot some. What are they doing there? I never know, but they don't seem to matter. So adios. Let's just see. There you go. That's plenty of room for another platform, I think. Yeah, that's all right. Just got to grab this little boy and stretch it. Don't take that out of context. Yikes. Stretch this. And then I think I'll read some chat in a second. Line up. Yep, look, points still lined up. Good, lovely, fun, great. Bring that up to there as well. Sort of hard to think out kind of like realistic or at least like looking like functional track plans while I'm trying to talk to an audience. Fine, but like it's just it's a little bit more challenging. We close off this little plugin, and that's plenty of room for a proper good station platform. This is a pretty good little design as well. So carriage parking over here or good stock. You won't be able to actually use this track section. Like players won't be able to go onto it. It'll just have like some fake rolling stock on it. So players that come in from this line over here, they'll switch over onto there. And I haven't thought through how. Maybe they'll switch over before here, so they can actually pull into the platform. Right, that makes more sense. Then they can go up here, into here if they're continuing, and into here if they are a suburban train that will be stopping. Okay, I'm going to quickly read some chat. Oh, yikes, it's been a lot. Okay. Make Werribee, but name it something else. I'm not really, unlike the other one, I'm not really basing this off anywhere. I haven't even actually drawn a map for it. I'm just kind of like going with the flow. Add face cam. No, my hair is unkept and it doesn't look very good today. Make Volkswagen Beetle so I can run onto the tracks. I guess so. Name it your mom's house station. That'd be cool. No, I don't get Roblox modeling. It's not that hard. You just got to practice, I guess. Do VLAN passenger delivery. Yeah, we'll have that kind of stuff. Anthony, no. At Anthony said, David, at Anthony, no 1998 Toyota Camry that can go on tracks. Maybe. David and his Toyota Camrys. A kind of abandoned / not used much siding. And no, I think if you're talking about this siding here, it will be used, but like players can't go into it. It'll just be like a freight. You'll just have like a couple like GY wagons sitting in there, like you can't touch basically. I played Rose of Old in the Feet is very nice. I played Rose of Old the Feet. Rose of Old is an old game. Probably not fair for me to speak on it because I don't have the best relationship with the owner, or haven't had the best relationship with the owner. We're fine now, but we've had some rocky times. A bit more banter with each other. Name it Werribee, but it's not Werribee. No, I'm not. No. Oh, name it Werribee, but it's not Werribee. Oh, yeah. Okay. No, sorry. I misunderstood. Maybe, but also then people will relate it to the real place. Make a thing where you can control signals from a signal box. I've been thinking about that. Could be interesting. Hey, Vanillite Melbourne Sparks. Thank you. It's an old game. It's not very good, but I'm glad you enjoy it. That's good to hear. This is making me want to make a game. Now I really need to finish my H set for my A class. Yes, do that, Joel. Do it. I was always gonna make my own. Yeah, I think if Joel makes his own game, it'd be pretty cool. Sort of old branch making it. Yeah, if that's the plan for your game, that sounds sick. Anthony wants studio access. I'm not going to do that on stream, but probably after the stream I can do that. What's a plugin you're using for the track to make it long? I need it. It's called Studio Build Suite. If I remember after the stream, I'll link it in the description. Tim Tam Cast to go. See ya. Someone asked for AI vehicles. I didn't see that. Oh no, will there be AI trains? No. That's just kind of like extra lag, and there's not really much point. Oh, yeah, something else I should add: trains won't collide with each other, so you don't need to worry about slamming into each other when you're going stupid fast or in the wrong direction or something like that. Will there be an N class? I mean, anything's possible. Depends on. I mean, the way I build trains is kind of like, I kind of like this train at the moment. Might just quickly build it, then I enjoy it for a bit, and then I move on. So at one point, I may have a mini hyperfixation on N classes, and we get an N class. Who knows? Right now, I've been building a lot of steam locos, which is unusual for me because I definitely prefer diesels, electrics, but oh well. Okay. We'll just add a track section on there so I don't accidentally screw anything up. But yeah, for Joel asking, so this is the plugin here, Studio Build Suite. Open it here, resize world, and you can just stretch the track. I think in one of my streams I did show how I build track, but maybe I could do like a stream on my Discord server or something where you can all join a call and I can answer questions and stuff and basically teach you how to build a good lag-free track model. I felt that could actually be something really useful, especially if you want to start developing. It's something that I wish I would have had. Okay, so I'm going to go through my inspiration PowerPoint. I may even actually try and stream it if I can figure out a way to do it where it won't be weird. Right, I'll open in a separate window so you can't see all my tabs open. And I'll actually maybe open it on my personal account rather than school account. That would be very smart of me to do, actually. I know that Anthony's probably looking for my school. He tends to like to do that. I like Y1112 and Melbourne Cycler. Yeah, I think Y112 is probably one of the better models in there. Yep, that's a good one, sort of. Drive my Nexus in Millbrook while watching stream. Sick. Go off, I guess. Okay. That should be safe to show on stream. The name that you see, okay, so we'll remove this bit. The name that you see on this slideshow isn't the actual planned name. It's just kind of like a placeholder. Okay, so no need to worry if I find just fucking hell. You're not going to find my school. Also, I just swore. That probably wasn't smart of me. Whoops. Sorry to any children in the chat who don't like swear word. Right. I'm just going to wait for it to come up on my phone because, there's a bit of stream delay. Right. There you go. You can sort of see my little slideshow. We'll skip through all of that and we'll go to the mood board because they're the actually interesting part. But yeah, ignore that name. It's placeholder, pretty much. Someone else can take that name, I guess. Right. Here are my mood boards. So yeah, I'm going to look through them and we're going to decide on a station design. I'm sort of liking this one up here where you've kind of got that cool roof. I think these are the same stations. You got a signal box like built into it. You got a little waiting room. I kind of like that. That looks cool. And it looks like it's got like a nice yard to it too. Signals on the end of the platform, basic barricades. I think that's a cool design. Not sure what you guys think. What do you think? We'll keep going through them as well anyway, but I think that's a strong contender. These are just Spencer Street Station. I could do something like this. That'd be kind of funny for like a big with a station with like a decently sized yard. No, we won't do that though. That could be cool with the. I know I said I'd build an external signal box. So I'm kind of wanting to build it on the platform now. That could be cool where you've kind of got like the signal box built into the building. I keep pointing at the screen with my finger as if you can see that. You can't. I'll use my mouse. Yeah, that could be cool. This is the wire fences kind of scream VLAN as well. So maybe we can do wire fences. A semaphore signal like this could also look nice in the end with a crossing. These are more, yeah, these are more just like sections and like freight areas. That's actually pretty cool. I like how the signal box is like set into the grass and you got the walker coming through and stuff. I think that's great. Also, I don't own any of these images being shown. They have come off the Victorian Railways website. Since I didn't really plan to show this to anyone, I sadly didn't like give credit to anyone, but they're on the Victorian Railways website. I found them in the gallery. But they are not mine. And if you want to see the original photos, go to the Victorian Railways website. And yeah, I kind of wish I'd given credit now, but that would have been a lot more work for something I didn't really plan for, though it probably would have been wise. So maybe we could have a water tower. That looks kind of cool. I like that water tower design with like the brick and like the arch. Give something like that a go, I suppose. This is a station I actually find really cool. I think you'll see some more photos of it later because I saved a lot. This is like where the idea for like the port as well, like freight yard came in. Okay, maybe I didn't save more photos of it. That's a cool little signal box. Do something like that, but it's a bit small for what I'm thinking about. Yeah, signal box like that could also work. Oh, that's pretty dirty. Look at it. Got a couple. That's a nice packed yard. Oh, maybe I can make the yard look like that. That's what I'm kind of thinking about for the bit that players can't go in. That's cool as well. I like how you've got that little bit, and yeah, I love Victorian Railways station architecture just in general. So I'm pretty sure anything I choose, I'll be happy with, unless I build it badly. Of course, it's always possible. Look at that signal box. That's pretty tall. Something like that could look pretty funky. And yeah, that's all. Right, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen, and that's sort of a idea of what we're looking at, I suppose. I'm still thinking the first one with a mix of a couple other bits because I really like that. Can you do a lot of little bridges like, yeah, on stuff like branch lines, I can do bridges more often because yeah, I do enjoy bridges myself. Right, let's share my screen for Roblox Studio again. There we go. Okay. I made a vid on Melbourne Sparks, like the T341. Very nice. I like when people make vids on my games. It's cool to see them. It's cool to see people enjoying it and see that I've made something decent. Okay, I'm gonna get the West Coast Railways train over here so I can get the platform sizing. For the copy, paste. It did not paste where I wanted it to. Thank you. Okay, let's set up these little platforms. Might do some point setting up after it as well. So I kind of build the actual platforms. Actually, I should check how long has the stream been going for. That's probably important because I try to keep it to an hour. I might. Okay, only 34 minutes. Lovely. We've still got half an hour. Yes, good. we've planned, we've got all that out of the way, we can actually do some studioing. New word, trademark, and Brooks. Right, so this will be the basis for our little platform. The handle. Yeah, that's all right. I'll leave a bit of a gap just because I feel like that's probably wise. Find the gap. Pull that back. There we go. So remember, one side's going to have electric trains coming in. That's going to be this one. And this side will have like the proper big passenger trains. They'll be going further along the branch line. How's that look? I'll give it a bit more of a gap, make it consistent. All right, let's duplicate this over so we can get the sizing for this side. I guess the platform here would kind of be like a dock platform, as it's sort of sandwiched in the middle. I'm not sure if that's the right term, actually. Probably not. Either way. Two S classes. Yes, two S311s. Wow, interesting. Spooky, even. A duplicated S311. Ooh. Actually drag that down there and move these in by 0.5 of a stud. I just realized that my increment set to 0.215 annoyingly. Must have mistyped something at one stage. 0.125. As a pro tip for anyone else again to developing, say your increments are something that's not 0. 0 is very bad. I mean, it's certainly not impossible to get a good result out of 0 move or 0 increment, sorry. But it's certainly a lot more difficult, and take advantage of good features. That's all I can tell you. Listen to more experienced developers, not just me. I'd still almost call myself maybe an amateur developer. There's still a lot that I don't know. But hey, it doesn't matter what your skill level is, as long as what you're doing is valuable to someone, I suppose, even if it's just yourself. It was surprisingly sort of almost inspirational. Did that inspire any of you to start making Roblox games like a sad loser? Not sure. I'm kidding, you're not a sad loser if you make Roblox games. Unless you're me. I always make fun of like larger games like Adopt Me and stuff, but the thing is that they've done something right and they're making money. So like, can you blame them for continuing it? Like sometimes you've got to do things that you don't like or you don't think are correct in quotations. I mean, if you come up with something successful, it is important to be like passionate about it, but also sometimes you've got to put that aside if like it's your one hope at work, I suppose. I don't know why I just randomly went on a tangent about Domi, but it's something I wanted to say for a little bit where it's like you're not going to enjoy everything you do. So sometimes you just got to bite the bullet. That's kind of like school, actually, when you think about it. You're not going to enjoy it, but it may or may not help you in the long run. Okay, let's do a test and see if the S-Class can fit through the platform. I should probably actually make sure these are anchored first, because it'd be very awkward if they weren't. I'll read chat while that loads. Floating S-Class, maybe. Would there be special liveries like A66? Yeah, maybe that could be cool. That's decently complex livery, but certainly not off the table. What do you think about the new Velocity? I mean, looks like a Velocity, but slightly new, I guess. Island platform? Not really an island platform. I mean, yeah, I guess technically in the middle would be an island platform, but I'm planning to link them at the end as well. So I don't know if that would make it a dock platform. We'll see. Maybe a bridge like Avon River Bridge somewhere on the regional line. Yeah, that could be cool. I'm not sure which bridge that is, but I think I might know. Big bridges always look cool. All right, let's see. Will the S-Class make it? Actually, no, I know the S-Class will, but will the carriages on the curved platform? Well, yeah, they did, but I hit the point. Yay, it works. Clap for me because I made working train. Or made working platform, I guess. Okay. I think that's a pretty decent little shape. I said I would connect them up here. We'll see how that looks. I might not like it in the end. Perfectly connect. Ooh, that's cool. That's lovely. That's fun. Bring that out here. Maybe we can put like a building on it. Sure. Leave suggestions, I suppose. Interesting. I still haven't actually decided if I want to do part terrain on this game or not. I'm sort of leaning towards like a mix of part terrain and also like the realistic stuff. I feel like that could be interesting, but I need to like kind of experiment with the style. Because like that could look cool, but it could be also difficult to pull off. Yeah, I like that. I think that looks cool. We'll have big old train coming in. We'll go Neom, switch over Neom into here. Have your train pull in, and you can have it pull out onto the single track line that will continue off. West Coast Road's B class, having issues with putting the two cabs together. Okay, I'm going to go back to my PowerPoint quickly. You won't be able to see it, but I'm going to go back to it behind the scenes. I'm going to start building the station and show you my process of building. I don't know if I've shown it before, but either way, you'll get to see it. Blake's train vlog says hello. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, we'll go with that, I think. Now, I think we'll put the station building on this platform here. And I'm going to actually build it. So I'm going to get a size and I'm going to build it down there. actually need a player to scale this to, but I need a scaled down player, and I'm not sure how big that would be. Maybe I'll build the station to, or the station. No, that'll go bad. Trying to think how I can scale this because normally it's a player model where I don't have proportions. I don't have one proportion to this scale, so that's too big. I guess I could keep scaling it down until it fits my player. Or I could this work? Am I insane? Let me see. If I do that, I can, select my player. Can I copy and paste myself? Copy. And keep all the scaling? Yeah, I'm a genius. Look at me. I'm kidding, I'm not, but... Oh, wait, no, that looks about the same. Wait, no, why do you still look big? Oh, I know, because I scaled this one down. That's right. It's silly me. There we go. Still looks sort of big, actually. That looks more in scale, right? Yeah, that'll be fine. It's fine. It'll do. Um. Okay, let's read some chat again. Will there be P classes? I don't know. Talk to Masubi. It's me from the showcase stream on my new YouTube, by the way. I don't. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. And okay, you're the guy. Yep, I know you. Yep. Okay. David says, stop using my models in your Lego brick games. Controversy? Hope you're not using stolen assets. That's wouldn't be very good. Sorry about that was just my chair. Yeah, don't use stolen assets, kids. You'll end up in lots of trouble. Especially if you use them from one of my friends. I will personally find you. That's a joke. I will not, but still don't do it. It's small. So we do that. That's going to be like our main little, it's going to be like our main building. It's going to have like an awning that comes out a bit more as well. Make it a bit longer. And we can have a signal box built in here. So that'll be our signal box. This will be our station building. We'll have little huts as well on this platform. Okay, let's do some building. And one thing I'd suggest using that I use myself is if you go texture in the toolbox, go here, professional texture pack. I'm a professional, so I can legally use this. You know, I'm professional. Big. So you've got all these textures which are really useful. We're gonna be using this wood one a bit. We're gonna need to find my corrugated metal texture as well. Just kind of reading the chat and make sure no fights break out. Apparently, someone's been using stolen assets, and I don't want people to argue. That would not be fun. Yeah, I need to grab my corrugated metal texture. Sure, also check the Discord server. Actually, make sure no fights have broken out in there. Because that happens. Someone getting scam messages. Fun in my Discord server. Also, if anyone wants a link to the Discord server, just ask. I'll chuck one in the chat. We've got Tates and Derms. Love it. Okay, yeah, that's the Avon River Bridge. Oh, yeah, that's a cool bridge. Yeah, I could actually do something like that. That's cool. Okay. Discord server has only fights breaking out on it. Let's see. Stolen assets equals cancelled on Twitter. True. He's using stolen assets. I don't have any proof personally, so I'm not going to form any opinions. Hi, Candy C sets in the chat. Don't tell Anthony. How are you all today? I'm good. Van will end Blake. I'm not going to end him. I'm not mean. I'm not horrible. I won't do anything bad. Pizza Hut, maybe. Jared laugh. Jared has a weird bloody laugh. It'd be funny to play some JT Guy clips on stream, but I don't think I will because I can't be bothered finding them. So you'll probably come for me if I do that. I'd rather that not happen. Okay, where do I have my corrugated metal texture? Rails down under, it's in there. Jared's ice cream truck. A classic meme. Bit of an awkward silence while I wait for my studio to load. Andy Gaming Fun is back. Welcome back. Okay, let's get this corrugated metal texture that is oh so important to me. Honestly, I'm thinking of making my own texture pack, like my weathering stuff and everything. Because then it's just like on me at all times, and it's good. And I can save it to file. I don't have to do this weird stuff. He also has my Met card thing. How does he have all these assets, though? Has he been actually actively leaking or what? I'm not saying he does. I'm just saying I'm just curious on how he may or may not have them. So I don't really know why Dave would lie about something like that. So it's just like attention, I suppose. Okay, sure. Old RT. It's not even worth taking. I feel bad for anyone who's taken that. No offense. Here we go. Got ourselves a little corrugated metal texture block. Isn't that cool, fun, and lovely? Anyone need fur? I use the fur texture very much in my railway games. It's one of the most used, in fact. Yes, most used. Definitely. Yeah, in my mind. Yeah, I'll add that to that. Here's a copy of the Trainways map. Interesting. I don't work for Trainways, so I'm not going to speak on behalf of them or anything. But I know that that's probably not an amazing thing. Okay, now I can actually start building the station. So start out by making walls. I bet none of you expected that. I know it's insane that you start by making the walls. Try to stay calm, guys. Okay, let me just go bang, boom. Just cut. I have my phone to like the side of me and I can constantly just see the chat moving. I'm like tempted to look over. I'm like, no, let it build up a bit. Then you can do a big answering section when you get a bit tired of building. But the urge is there to just constantly go like, oh wow, look what he said, look what she said. That's what she said. Um, yeah, the urge is certainly there, but no, I will resist, and we can do big answering sections. So yeah, if your question doesn't get answered, I'm not ignoring you. It's just because I'm trying to. I just like to do it all as one big little. One big little. That's interesting way to put it. One big answering section. There you go. So got a little entrance there, similar to the my basis, or the thing I'm basing it off. This isn't normally how I like building, where like I use parts and just like kind of panel them on, but I think it works good for station buildings. I feel so. I kind of make a little exception. Okay, let's just if we rotate this. No, we won't rotate this. Make it small first. I was considering in this stream if I did some work on my 3001 model I'm making for Wrench Studios. Maybe if I get bored of making this station on stream, we can do that. If anyone's interested in seeing me build 3001, probably certainly get more views than working on game. Could do a specific stream for it. Wrench Studios 3801. Got a catchy thumbnail. I put like 50 red arrows everywhere. 3801 Pog face or something. God, I hate what I just said. That's good. So we'll have the 7 and 6, 7. Oh, there is someone at my door. I should probably get that. Give me a sec. Right, it was just a parcel. I haven't been kidnapped. And you know what? Since I've kind of like broken up building, I'm gonna quickly read the chat. Ferry, maybe. Rail tractor, very best train. Yes, we love rail tractors here. Walls, I never expected it. Yeah, I know it's something that not many people think about. I thought you started with the roof, not the walls. Oh my god, so shocking. Yeah, it's amazing. I start by making the colors very. What? Do you want to play in a build? Okay, that's not related to this. Sorry. Donut will most likely turn up. Oh no, not donut. What's my favorite diesel and steam train? Or locomotives, I guess. I mean, my favorite Victorian Railways locomotive of all times is the L class. I just love them, and that's not diesel or steam. That's electric. But Steam locomotives. It's a tough question. I quite like R classes because they're very big. And diesel locos. I like me a good Walker rail motor. Or I guess if you count it as a diesel loco, rail tractors would be my favorite. But if not, Walkers, Derms, those kind of things. Van gets kidnapped at 3 a.m. maybe. Parcel van. Don't know what you're referring to. What the train doing? It's doing. My favorite yellow is probably the Y or T class. Yeah, they're good. It counts though, and it's cool. Okay. Let's move back to building. Roof probably sits a little high. Ooh, shit. That might not have been good. No. You guys probably don't understand what I may have just done. But I do, and it's probably not amazing if what I thought I'd done had been done. Fine, we'll ignore it. We'll pretend that didn't happen, and I will find out later and cry myself to sleep about it. Okay. I did this wrong. Boom, 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 boom. Union, we go negate. Try and start some more conversation in the chat. Is anyone going on the Steamrail Victoria members train? I'm definitely thinking about it myself personally. I'm interested to what people in the chat think. Yeah, since I started volunteering at Steamrail, I've made some mates there, which is great. Finally got some friends in the community. Actually, I knew one of them, or the main friend I made. I knew him before, but I met him on Facebook. But still, it's cool to meet people you talk to online. No one's going on the Christmas train. Oh no. Oh, okay, why don't we more generalize it because the Christmas train is kind of like it's a members only thing. What's your ideal Steamrail Victoria tour with any rolling stock they've got? Well, no. What's your ideal mainline tour with any of the mainline certified rolling stock at the moment? Obviously, it's hypothetical. But I mean, what's your ideal tour? What would you personally like to see running on the main line? Design your own. Give it a second for the chat, for the stream to catch up, and the chat can fill me in on what they'd like to see. Java update? No, we're not doing that. I need Java. I just got a notification on my laptop saying Java update. I don't know if you guys saw that on the stream or not. Cool. All right. Please, no spam, David. I want to see more Derm. Yeah, Derm PV haven't done stuff recently, but it would be cool to see stuff. Never been on a Steam train, only on Roblox. Right. What's my favorite NA class? You mean what's my favorite number of NA? I mean, I guess they're all the same pretty much. So I guess it'd be what's my favorite NA livery. Personally, I'm a sucker for all black liveries, which I mean, most people are like, "Oh, it's boring," but no, I like all black. It's kind of accurate. It's like what they used to be, but I do quite like the dark red, like the maroon. That's very nice. David obviously wants. Why are you deleting all the messages? It's just it still fills up the chat. A66. I think David might want to go on A66, guys. D3, R711, A66, and F class. That would be kind of cool. A66. L1150 isn't mainline certified nor even close to running. Opinions on L1171. Oh, right. Yeah, the weird looking one. It looks weird. R766 was green then red. Yeah, it was. You love A66's livery. Aussie says, "Can we stop saying yes, mum?" No, mum. Sorry, I couldn't help it, but you take the chance. I don't know why David started saying that. It's a interesting term to use, especially with someone who's obviously not your mother. Oh, your mother? Oh, funny man. Look at this little station building now. Look at how cool it looks. Look at how swag this station building is. Isn't it just so cool, guys? Anyway, maybe we'll actually give it a more open front. So if we go scale that to the wall. Swag epic station building. Yes, very true, very true. Joel, I think, said that. Yeah. Okay, then we just have to put that down by 1 and pull it out by 1. And 2. Kind of hard to see because there's like shadows on it at the moment. I could turn shadows off, but also I kind of need them in the game. Screenshots look better. Let's going to quickly check how much longer we've got on the stream. Oh, we've already been going for 1 hour and 8 minutes. Oh no. Well, that means I should probably wrap up pretty soon. Pretty much now, actually. We've already run over time. So we've still got people watching. So, I mean, it's obviously people are at least sort of enjoying it. Maybe. But yeah, I'm probably going to wrap up because I do like to keep them an hour under. And we've definitely gone over it. It's fine. It's been a good stream. First stream back in a while. So, I mean, it's okay. We went over time. Yeah, we didn't really get too much done as far as modeling goes, but we got this station building. I'll probably finish it today sometime, and I'll post it later on the Discord server and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the stream as it's been going for over an hour, and we'll do a final read through of comments. So any final words you want to say, put them in now. And R76 was red and black, and then went into West Coast Rise and back to red and black. Yeah, that's right. Goodbye, says Andy Gaming. Goodbye. What's your opinion on narrow gauge locos? They have a smaller gauge. That's my opinion. It's not a fact. No, I quite like them. I think they're cute. People saying goodbye. Van, what do you think of Rails of DG Country? I think I've played that game before. Just let me double check it's like what I'm actually thinking of. Where is it? I think I played it recently. Yes, that game. That game is awesome. It has really nice models in it, and for like the few times I played it, I quite enjoy it. It's a nice game. Looks lovely too. Excuse me. More people saying bye, and Band is a master builder. Thank you. Will there be testing on here while like public testing? Maybe. Yeah, probably want to actually get some more map work done. Yeah, Jason, I have played Rails of DG Country before. It's good. It's a very nice game. I like it. Anthony comes right back in the end with a good old J. I think we're going to end it there then. Thank you, everyone who has watched the stream. Please check that you are subscribed because I want more subscribers. I want to grow the channel a bit more, and more subscribers equals motivation for more videos, equals other stuff, I guess. Maybe more events, special videos, giveaways one day, maybe, probably not. Time will tell. But yeah, goodbye, everybody. And again, thank you for watching. And I will see you in another stream, video, whatever I choose to next. Goodbye.